one. Start with the net and just watch me. Okay? Well, I'll just tell you. You're gonna turn it off. Yep. Yep. Start 18, then you're gonna turn it back to 18. I'm gonna run everything through you, sir. Running movement one. See this? This makes me go, why would I want to drink that? It's disgusting. Stand by. Remember what we just talked about, battery? In all of one, starting with the men. I wrote the following down last night from a balance standpoint. Well, timing-wise, we need to make sure that when you trigger the Secret Society patch, that you're not early. You know what I mean? Because like in the dome, that's gonna kind of be on the back side. You know what I mean? So just just be sensitive to it. I'm not asking you to do anything different. Just be very sensitive to that. The gong drums are sticking way out of the balance, the overall mood at the very beginning. And who tunes them? And what is the tuning scheme? Because they sound super flappy in the dome. Super flappy. By? Okay. I think we need to. We don't need to do that right now. But when we run this again, I think we do. Who plays the gnomes in the beginnings? Keep your hands up. Just you two lads?
Where's the sample?
Huh?
It's a big sample.
Yeah, it's not the sample that I'm hearing. I'm hearing that flap. I'm not hearing that. It's the flap of the gong drum. So just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. We'll look at the tuning. Okay? Were you using, what mallet were you using? Ah. Huh? This is, it sounds like that from up top. Just a really, like, a lot of contact. Is it possible tonight to use something that's different, or is that going to be like just in the beginning? They've got hand balance. I know that it better than that. Okay. All right. Are we done? Want to get that again? Now, before we go, let's talk percussion ensemble. Eric, Tanner, 35 and 39. What did you hear? What did you hear?
I think I got slow in comparison. I just got behind on our 4th pianos going into the 5s.
And we need to make sure that you guys don't get ahead. You know what I mean? And you guys don't rush. You know what I mean? It's great. You're in the back of the form and you're really going for it. But if you guys rush and you guys are late, excuse me, I misspoke, and you guys are late, we're going to have that issue up front. Okay, so let's dial that in.
Bass drum, a little bit less energy throughout marching, okay? So coming in, we don't have to work as hard there, okay? Stop moving together and staying alive. Is that good right here? I put my phone on the back. I put them in. Is that good? Eric? I like watching you play, Eric. I'll go all the way to the top of 2 this time.
Cavaliers November camp.
on tape, babe. It's all good.
Not too much info. Yes, if there's one, let's do one field comment, and then I've got a couple percussion ensemble comments. Alejandro is too loud at the beginning, and not loud enough when he turns in the dome.
Yeah, they were.
Now wait. Last night at the top of the show, did you hear Alejandro? At the top? I'm talking. I'm going to be more specific. Right at the when he enters for the first time.
I could hear pretty clear.
Okay, and then I bet when he turned. So he's got to be 10, 20, 15% softer when his head is facing us, and like 10% louder when he's not. Just in the dome.
Did you hear that, Alejandro? 15% softer at the beginning and 10% louder when you turn.
And make it kind of seamless. Like as you're turning, just get a little bit louder. Make it kind of seamless in there.
And we need to balance over to him, Tommy and Derek.
Yes. Gong drum dudes, right here. It's not the first note that was the problem, so I wanted to make that clear. First note's okay, because there's a lot going on there. I think there's two others. Did I remember correctly? Those two others were the ones that stuck out. So just know that and dome it. And between a combination of maybe us tuning up a little bit and perhaps a different implement, I'd love to read it tonight so that I can hear if that made a difference. One percussion ensemble thing for the pit, I'll start just right here, but when we start, excuse me, we missed that last night too, so do we need to just take a second? Are you getting a bad read on the bass drums? Do you feel like they're rushing their eighths, or?
What we noticed, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I think it just may be right off the bat getting started in time. It's like sometimes I just feel like I'm disconnected, and I think it's just hearing.
Well, let me tell you this, because this may be happening like in a moment like that when we got gong, gong, and the tempo change happens. There's nothing happening in the pit, right? So see, you need to be in receive mode at that point.
I check out what he's doing because I think they're connected, right?
That's fine, but my point is that inside you can't be like, you can't be doing this, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be watching, and then you go into catch the ball, you know what I mean? Sometimes if you premeditate where you think the time is, it can cause a little snafu. All right, cool. Finish up. I'd like one more of those on and off. Let's just do on the hands. On the hands. Alejandro, make that adjustment, please. Gong drums, make that adjustment. Percussion ensemble, bass lines. Let's make sure we set the percussion ensemble up for success. Your 8 notes, make sure they're perfectly in time. What is it? It's chord note triplets?
Rhythm's perfect rhythm.
Boom. Just make sure it's perfect. Don't rush it. I knew I was saying.
How's that? Hold on your head backwards.
sure we didn't have good tempo maintenance there, so we didn't have a good attack. So all I ask is that whoever is responsible for that downbeat, just make sure we're locked in. We're locked in right there, you know. Feel?
Second partial of the corner on triplet, barely behind. Then at the end on the break, some of us are just. You're never going to be slow at the end of the bass break. After the singles, you're never going to be slow. Okay? Does that make sense? Top three, you will never be slow.
You guys done? Okay, let's move it along. Before we run to, let's do our 55D to 58 sequence a few times. Last time will be no met. I'll just remind the snares to have confident feet in the spaces. Lots of space in there, yes? Just have confident feet, guys. When field's done, let's run movement 2. Leave the met on until 61. Got it?
Bass, you gotta listen like D's at 78. Especially, you know, the part we really have to listen. Ba. I would not be afraid to underbalance there. Ba. You know what I'm talking about?
Is there a way we can tell where it's facing?
There's not a viewfinder at all?
Jesus.
Eric, can I put this on my computer at the end of the day? Hell yeah. As long as I can get it on.
Eric Johnson said I'd be coming out this year.
Oh, really? We'll just make a video for that. Okay, I heard that.
Kidding.
You know what to do, guys. Come on. Great rep. Great rep.
We starting it on the net or on the hand?
fast. Just those first three notes. Let me hear you just play it. So we got you ready to rock? One, I'm gonna sing. Okay, I'm a little slow.
I got you.
Perfect. You just gotta cross that bar line. You know what I mean? One more time. Now keep going. And then once you're in, just feel that. Ride that, okay? There was one other thing. One other thing.
Crazy going into next year. Jesus. I don't know how you do that.
We didn't finish that together. Yes. We're going to do that again. Hey guys, snare going into the 91 hold. We need to be on high alert there, agreed? Okay? Let's run it again. We're going to hit our list. We're going to get these ticks out.
Nice job listening where you're supposed to listen, bass drum. See what that felt like? Opening up the rhythms there, balancing. It's good.
This bar is not resonating fully.
It doesn't matter.
Should I bend it? Yeah, I bend them all the time. I can do it. I don't want to snap. That one's not resonating either. No, I can show you how to do it, but we'll do it later. Okay? Alright, you're in. Steven, you know what to do. Let's do on the hands this time. Quiet on the field, please. Field staff, stand by. Alright, here we go. To move together in the snare line and the rest. Come on, commit to that right now. Here we go.